Alright guys, how you guys doing? Today I'm going to be doing a video on basically my headlights again. I know this is the third one I've done so far on headlights. Last time, if you guys don't remember, I used this to basically do my headlights last time, and it did a very good job, but me being an idiot, basically what you're meant to do is let it dry after you put like the sealer on last, and basically it started raining. So basically all that effort I've done has come off, and the actual headlight is starting oxidation again. So what I thought would be a cool idea this time, instead of actually doing this trick again, which I used the repair kit, I'm actually going to basically use toothpaste and see if that trick actually works. I've seen people use it before. I know people use toothpaste just to get their car for MOT, so I thought I'd do like kind of a myth buster thing where basically I'll be putting toothpaste on my car headlights and see if it actually changes or not. If you guys haven't seen my previous headlight restoration video, go and check it out. I'll put it in the description down below. And yeah, so let's crack on. So first of all, we need to get the essentials, what we actually need. So it's a little bit less this time. We've got our soapy water, I know it's in a shockwave bottle again. We've got our toilet roll to wipe off the headlights before and after when we do our phases. Obviously we've got toothpaste. I think this stuff's got grit in it. Basically I googled it to see which one's the best to use, and this Colgate sensitive was the best one, well, what I could find in the shop anyway. And obviously a toothbrush. Right, so I don't know if you guys can see it properly, but as you can see here, the oxidation has come back. Like I said, I didn't apply the thing properly, and basically when it started raining it all came back. So, and it isn't on the inside either, because I can actually feel it, it's rough. So what we're going to do is basically do the same process again. I'm going to start cleaning it. Just going to show you what it looks like before, and then we can go after and see what it looks like then. So the first trick is obviously to clean your headlights. It just makes it a little bit easier to just get all the shit off it. And obviously you can see, look, all the shit on the actual headlight itself. So next is the toothpaste phase. So what we're going to do is literally just squirt a load on. Don't matter how much we use. Never done this before, so this is how we're gonna find out. Especially down there, this area's messed right up. So, like I said, next step, toothbrush. What you want to do is get a toothbrush of your younger brother or sister, or a family member which you don't like, especially your stepdad, stepmom, whatever. You don't particularly like. This would be a good joke. Obviously this is a brand new brush. If it's an older type brush, you might not recognize it. So yeah, sod them, and what you do is literally just start mixing it in. Now that we actually got it all covered, what you want to do is work on the specific areas which were pretty bad, which I remember was down here, and also over here is pretty bad as well. Alright, I might have come to realise that I've been using a hell of a lot more toothpaste than I should have. As you can see, a little bit, it's going a bit discoloured, the actual toothpaste. It was obviously white, but I was going a little bit more of a yellow darky colour. Thing is, this toothpaste could go to someone who doesn't brush their teeth. I know quite a lot of people who don't brush their teeth and have got bad odour and bad problems. Not naming no names, but yeah, it's such a waste which can go to someone who really truly deserves it. Okay, I come to realise that I've used way too much toothpaste, like I said earlier. So what I've done, I've let it dry for a while because there was so much on there, I wasn't really dry and it was just staying wet. I have got a little bit basically around the headlight on the bumper as well, which is a bit annoying. Alright, now that it's dried a little bit, what I'm going to do now is actually going to take a bit off. Right, so after me attempting to wash down half the headlight, because there's so much on there, we have gone back to this part, and this part is a hell of a lot smoother than what it was. A little bit cloudy, but it's a hell of a lot better than what it was. What we will probably do is get some wax and go over that, but that is actually one attempt. The headlight wasn't as bad as what it was before, but it's still a little bit cloudy. What I'm going to do is take this part off now, see if that's any good. We'll have to go over it again with another layer of toothpaste, hopefully not as thick this time. And yeah, it's actually turned out to be actually a good idea. It's actually working. Right, so we can see now is basically it's actually a hell of a lot better than what it was. It's still a little bit faded, still a little bit there. Get some wax on it and basically puff it out a little bit to make it nice and shiny. This will not stay like this forever. Basically toothpaste is just a temporary repair in which you can get your car for MOT. And like I did, I put way too much on. Please don't do the same as me and put way too mumuch on. What's happened is on the sides here as well, it's a hell of a lot better, a hell of a lot cleaner than what it was. Like I said, still a little bit fog, little stone chip there, don't know where that come from. Yeah, so that was me cleaning my headlights with toothpaste. I know it's a bit weird, but people do it. I have seen people do it, and it actually does work. Somewhat you should get at home, you can literally put on your headlights to make it work. Like I said, it's only a temporary thing. It's not the best thing ever. You might use a bit of wax, but to be honest with you, I'd rather do the repair kit. Just don't be a knob like me and do it wrong by letting it rain straight away after you apply the actual like primer on top. So yeah, this has been Josh from PastimeTV. Please leave comments in the comment section below on what type of myths and stuff like to have me do next on cars and stuff, or what just videos you like in general, because don't get me wrong, I do like doing stuff on cars, but I'd rather go out and do stuff like your vlogs, football, stuff like that. So yeah, this has been Josh, and I'll see you guys next time.